Hey people, thank you so much and welcome back. In today's session, we are going to learn about the communication plan. As you know, Six Sigma mainly deal with the two words, what and how. Like in define phase, what to define, how to define, measure phase, what to measure, how to measure, analyze phase, what to analyze, how to analyze, in improve phase, what to improve and how to improve, and the same thing is in the control, what to control and how to control. In the similar pattern, when you develop a communication plan, we should be very clear that what to communicate and how to communicate. For that, we develop the communication plan. So what is a communication plan in a project management? A project management communication plan is a document that is a part of the project management plan. It identifies the stakeholder involved in the project, the kind of information they should receive from the project manager, and the method or the manner by which they will receive it throughout the course of the project as the project continues. The plan also defines when each stakeholder will receive the information and how often, as well as how they can provide feedback to the project manager or how they can close the loop that we develop in the project management plan. So some of the basic element of the project management plan. So project management need stakeholders to be constantly aware of the project purpose, its status, performance at any given point of time, and the roles and responsibilities of all who involve related to the project or within the project. These are the essential information which all parties need to have. A project manager can also tailor the project communication plan according to the unique need of the project. But the basic element are I'm going to explain you now. One is your target audience. Who are the stakeholders or who are the recipients and what are their needs? Then we have the type of information. What type of information, preferred format, and how detailed should these need to be? You have the frequency. How often does the communication need to take place, or what frequency you are supposed to communicate to the stakeholder? Then the owner, who are the responsible person aside from the project manager that will do the communication, or who is the one who will do the communication to all the stakeholders. We have channels, that what type of channel or the technology or the format or the medium you will use or the sender will use. We do sometime effort calculation as well, that how much time will the sender need to communicate. We set the goal, what is the objective and the desired result of the communication, and when are the important communication expected, which is the timeline or the date, why when the important communication should reach to each of the stakeholders. So I just created one sample format here, like as this is the how you can, and this you can develop your communication plan. Well, this can be completely tailored as per your business or the project requirement. So I set up the target audience here, like as project team members, vendor, contractor, or the executive leadership team, whom I am going to communicate. What information I will provide? I will provide the project status and update, performance review with the vendor to the vendors, and project high level report to the executive leadership. The frequency for the project status update is fortnightly, performance review with the vendor is monthly, and maybe project high level report, which I am going to share with the executive leadership team, is the weekly. The owner of this communication, who will send the fortnightly, monthly, or weekly communication? Fortnightly is the project manager, who will send to the project management team. Project manager and the vendors will send the communication monthly to the vendor and contractor. And the project manager and the senior executive will send the weekly communication to the executive leadership team. The channel or the format will be the face-to-face for the project team members, virtually via video conference with the vendor, and to the leadership, it will be email. Approximately, it will take 2 hours per month for the project teams. 1 hour for the vendor and contractor meeting, which is again monthly frequency, and 1 hour to write an email and develop the email, which is the weekly frequency for the leadership team. What is the goal of this communication when we send to the project team members? Ensure each member of the project team is aware. Goal for the vendor and contractor is the review project progress and decide on any adjustment that need to be made. Executive leadership team, keeping executive informed in the performance of the project for any need or escalation. So date distributed planned every 2 weeks on Tuesday to the project management team. Monthly frequency here for the vendor, contractor and meeting. And at the end of the week, we'll be sharing with the executive leadership team. That's how we develop a communication plan. This is completely can be tailored as per your business requirement, but communicating to the right people at the right time is really, really important. Thank you, people. I will see you in the next session.